Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Ladies and gentlemen, it helps so much to bring this channel back to life. Without your guys' support and interaction, it becomes much more difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you told me back in the 90s when I was growing up as an early teen, even late teens, that we would be dealing with stuff like we're dealing with today, I would have said, oh, that can't possibly be true. But as you look at the facts of what has happened and what is going on, things like this actually were happening back then, because that's when, in theory, the normalization of what you're about to see started. And ladies and gentlemen, it is ridiculous about what you're about to see. So I'm going to play a little bit of a clip and then I'll be right back. But then at the end of this, I'm going to play the whole entire thing in case you have not seen it. It is freaking mind-boggling about what you're about to see. Like I said, guys, I am so thankful that each and every one of you are here. So let's get at it.
All right, we're going to pick you up. Go on.
No, I don't. Get a female officer now! Get a female officer now! Get a female officer now!
There aren't any.
So ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing right there is just something that is mind-boggling. Like I said, I'm going to play the whole entire clip, and it just makes you wonder, the people that are doing such things, what type of chemical imbalance is happening to them if they're taking hormone blockers or, you know, estrogen, whatever the case is. I don't necessarily know, because that's not my cup of tea. But people that dignify this to be something that is true and real are completely out in left field. Like the ship left and has never came back. And it's probably the indoctrination that they have gone through to be able to even think that this is correct. I'm so confused by this because of the simple fact that it's weird and odd. But ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you real quick about My Patriot Supply. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no better time than right now to be prepared for whatever might happen. Right now, you can go to My Patriot Supply, click the QR code there. If you get a 4-week supply of emergency food kit, they'll give you an extra one for free. Ladies and gentlemen, this food can possibly save your life. It has a 25-year shelf life, 2,000 calories. You guys rather have it than not need it, than need it and then not have it. Because the worst thing you possibly do is wind up being in a real bad situation and you can't feed yourself or your family. So ladies and gentlemen, please give My Patriot Supply a shot, see what they got. They have over 3 million satisfied customers when it comes to emergency supply food kits. Like I said, rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Here's the whole clip, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely insane.
I pointed you to the exact paragraph.
Stop.
It's her education.
Stop.
Stop, because you don't want to hear
Oh,
what the
stop!
argument is.
Stop! You interrupt me one more time, you are being held in direct contempt of court, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
wipe that smirk off.
I don't have a
your
smirk
face.
on my face.
Oh, yes, you
I do not.
I am not going to tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Fill out the request, get the form from our court clerk's office on the second floor, make sure it comports with what you've got already, get it filed, mailed in, whatever you need to do. Let us assess her request. If it's
My client's not seen her child. There is no order in this court, and there's been no jurisdiction found that this court has jurisdiction over this child who has never lived in your county.
You just
Never
interrupted
lived.
me.
I did not. There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
and I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again. Do not throw your...
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset, and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, ma'am. I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporter cannot get what we're both saying.
I am trying to make my argument. You interrupted my argument halfway through
This
on
is
an
a panic button
objection.
that will get every available deputy in
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware. It's happened to
You're
me before.
interrupting. It has.
Yes.
Because you're out of line
Yeah,
with court.
I guess so.
Okay. If I push that
Or maybe
button-
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
I don't know what you are.
You do, ma'am. It's not, you do.
I don't know whether
You do,
you're
ma'am. You
transgender,
do. You
other
do.
than you have just now
No,
advised me,
ma'am,
and
you
that
do.
doesn't have
You
anything
do.
to do
It's happened when we
anything.
talked on the phone.
That wasn't talking, let me tell you. You were entirely inappropriate.
You were yelling at
or
me, and I did
something.
not even know you were the judge.
And I didn't know you from Adam.
I
at
said,
that
my name
point.
is Rob Hopkins. I'm
Which
an
doesn't
attorney
mean-
in Oklahoma City.
No, sir, you did not.
Okay.
Okay?
There's no one there to know that, right?
Okay. So we are pausing this until you get the ADA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically, and we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am.
today?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Your Honor, to which we would object. This is as clear as the nose on my face that this woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant for stealing her
Objection,
children from
hearsay.
another
That's
court.
not true. And you're red in
You
the
will
face.
find, sir,
Don't
that
put at me instead
me.
or shout at me.
I'm not putting it on there.
No, we're stopping.
Get out of my face,
I've been doing
sir.
it for a long
Get out of
time.
my face, sir.
You may step
Get
out.
out of my face.
You should leave this county.
Get out of my face. Get out of my
These
face.
people are my friends, and you're being ugly.
And get out of my face.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Because you're in direct contempt of court.
He shouted at me. No, I'm not being. You did not even say that I was in
You are
contempt.
in direct.
No, I'm not doing
Judge,
my
I
stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person.
Yeah,
Not being
stop.
screaming and the yelling in court. I've never even heard that before in this courtroom.
Wait.
Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me.
Your hands behind your back.
Do not. Are you throwing me over
Stop
this?
resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, put your hands behind your back, stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way sometime?
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
Just stop, settle down, walk that way.
No.
Settle down. Do not grab me. Do not grab me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You mistake me. You don't mistake. You don't get it. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands
I
behind your back.
cannot breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Help! Somebody call 911. Please. 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 Please.
Maybe secure.
Ow! 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 Somebody call 911! Somebody call 911! Somebody call...
I got your phone now. All right, we're gonna pick you up. Go on inside.
No, I don't. Get a female officer now! Get a female officer now! Get a female officer
There
now!
aren't any. Come on.
I can't get up, I can't see! He just threw my glasses! I can't see! Give me my glasses!
There, Brian.
Put them on my face!
No.
Put them on my face, I cannot see!
Turn it up. Go.
Please give me my glasses, I cannot see. I'm not trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, guys.
I'm trying to walk.
So ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier in this video, I don't understand where the indoctrination comes that people think that this is a good idea, that this is, how's it a good idea? It's not, ladies and gentlemen. And the thing that really gets me confused is you hear this person screaming, get me a female officer, get me a female officer. Well, I'm confused because of the simple fact that what I'm looking at seems to be a man, right? So if you're asking for a female officer, does that mean that this person is actually a female? I'm confused. Because, I mean, I see all this, you know, beard growth and whatnot, and I just don't understand. And then you want to, you know, hoot and holler and scream and be disrespectful. Man, people are getting so tired and sick and tired and just fed up with this ridiculous, dumb shit that they have been literally force-fed to think that it's legitimate. What are we in, Sodom and Gomorrah? I mean, seriously, it makes absolutely no sense that people think that this is correct at all. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but to me, there's two genders, male, female. I don't get it. I don't understand. I guess it's way outside my pay grade, or I just have not been indoctrinated like these people. You know, it's weird because of the simple fact that a lot of the situations that happen with pew-pews seem to be trans people. So maybe the chemical misimbalance that they're getting injected into their bodies or whatever the case is, I'm not a doctor, so I'm just speculating on how this all happens. Maybe it's just completely mind-fogging them to understand that, man, they've been suckers. And if you're seeing this and you're one of these people, I'm sorry. But it's not right. It's not true. It's not biology by any stretch of the imagination on whoever wants to try to make you believe that it is, because it ain't. It is completely freaking wrong. Like I said, back in the 90s, if you would have said that this would be happening here in the freaking 2020s and earlier than this, I would have said, no, there's no freaking way. But then again, we didn't have the internet like it is available today. You know, back in the 90s is when the, you know, internet started coming in, 98, 94, 96, you know, whenever that might have actually been, somewhere in that ballpark. So what you see today might have been actually happening then, but it just wasn't readily available for people to see. I mean, to act a fool like this is just absolutely upside down stupid. And it's harmful to everybody, even those that are participating in it. From, you know, they try to indoctrinate kids by going to drag queen shows and so forth and so on, and drag queen hour in freaking schools. No, that's not right. It's not correct. It should not happen at all, period. People laugh at our country because of the stupidity that people see coming from our country. It's nowhere close to being correct, ladies and gentlemen. In a day and age, people need this.
In the dark, I'm not alone. In the fire, you are my stone. When I'm weak and losing ground, I hear your voice, I hear the sound. When the night comes crashing in, and I feel the weight of sin, when I'm weak and losing ground, I know you're standing with me now. Through the valley, through the pain, through the loss and through the rain, I will stand, I will not fall. I know you're with me through it all. I will not fear, I will not run. This battle's already won. The Lord is my strength and my shield. You are the power that I will wield. I won't break and I won't fall. If God is for me through it all, I can do all things through Christ. You give me power, you give me life. When the storm comes down on me, in your strength I am free. No weapon formed will bring me down. I was lost, but now I'm found. Greater is He that lives in me than any force I'll ever see. When my heart and flesh may fail, you're the strength that will prevail. You're my rock, you're my way, you're my strength every day. I will not fear, I will not run. This battle's already won. The Lord is my strength and my shield. You are the power that I will wield. I won't break and I won't fall. If God is for me through it all, I can do all things through Christ. You give me power, you give me life. When the storm comes down on me, in your strength I am free. Be strong and courageous, don't be afraid. You go before me, you make a way. Weeping may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning light. If God is for me, who can stand against me? If God is for me, I will not be defeated. The Lord is my strength and my shield. You are the sword that I will wield. I won't break and I won't fall. If God is for me through it all, I can do all things through Christ. You give me power, you give me light. When the storm comes down on me, in your strength I am free. My shield, the Lord is real. I stand, I fight by faith, not
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that. You can download the song at the link in the description of this here video. The full album will be out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for being here. Please like, subscribe, share, check out my Patriot Supply. All the links of my sponsors here in the links of the description of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, without you, this thing would fizzle out. But it's been 5 years of hidden, and every single ounce of views, comments, likes, shares helps dramatically. God bless each and every one of you. See you next time.